Zoe Presley, escorted by Nicole, William, and Blaine Presley. Savannah Scott, escorted by Lisa, Dave, Noah, and Cheyenne Scott.
We are live from Charles V. Williams Stadium in Smyrna for our game of the week between the Eagles and the Appoquinimink Jaguars. Two of the hottest teams in Class 3A, as Smyrna is flying high, coming in with a 5-game winning streak, and the Jags have won 4 straight. Welcome to our live stream. It's senior night here at Smyrna High School. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Paul Collier, Galen Levenberry producing, and Logan Gashler on camera. Great night here. It's true football weather now, Paul. A little cold for the fans and the announcers, but this is what the players like. A nice, crisp fall evening with no wind.
Yeah, beautiful night. It's a little chill. Like you said, we got the windows open here, so we're not cheating up here in a nice warm booth. We want to get in the elements and feel the game.
Yeah, I think there are actually heaters behind us, but Athletic Director Bill Schultz not here tonight, so I don't want to mess anything up in his press box. He's actually up at the Smyrna volleyball game as the Eagles won their first-round matchup, and tonight they're playing up in Wilmington against Padua. And ironically, Smyrna and Appo will meet next Thursday in the first round of the field hockey tournament, which will get underway, and that game will be played right here at Smyrna High School. Coming in tonight, some huge games, especially a Division 3A playoff as the regular season comes to an end next week. Dover hosting Salesianum tonight. Right now, both of those teams would get one of the 5 first-round byes. Big game for both of them, Paul, because one will probably, with a win, get one of those first 5-round byes, and the loser might be on the outside looking in. They might have to play in that first round of 6.
Yeah, correct. It's real key to get that first-round bye and have your starters all well rested and everyone healthy as you try to make your playoff run for that D1 state title.
Also in 3A action tonight, top-ranked Middletown's hosting Sussex Central. Middletown has only played 1 game in the last 3 weeks, so I'm sure they're itching to get a ball game in. Last week their game down at Arundel was canceled due to the weather. And then 3 weeks ago, of course, that incident up in the parking lot of Abysinio Stadium when a couple of fans were run over by a vehicle and they canceled that ball game. Other 3A games this weekend. Tomorrow, Cape Henlopen will visit St. George's Tech. That'll be a noon kickoff, and then Cesar Rodney at William Penn, and they will kick off at 1 o'clock. 2A action, Milford will be at 7-1 Caravel tonight. That game also being live streamed on Delaware Live. And then a big game as Lake Forest is at Delmar, a game that will basically clinch a spot in the playoffs for one of those two. Tomorrow, it'll be Wilmington Friends at Mount Pleasant. If Mount Pleasant should pull the upset, that would knock Howard completely out of the playoff picture. However, Mount Pleasant in that game tomorrow is a huge underdog. And an independent conference game as Tatnall will be at St. Andrews. In 1A positioning in the top 4 in District 2, Laurel travels to Indian River tonight. Last night, Seaford held on to the 3rd spot in District 2 with a shutout win over Odessa. Odessa will hold on to the number 4 spot. And tonight, Polytech hosts 2nd-ranked St. Elizabeth. Archmere won last night. They're still undefeated, and they will play undefeated DMA next week to close out the regular season. The other game tonight on Delaware Live, Benny Mitchell and crew has that game as Woodbridge is hosting Red Lion Christian Academy. We try to keep you abreast of as many of those scores as we can throughout the broadcast. So we mentioned it's senior night, so all of the cheerleaders, the band members, band front, and senior football players, all 17 of them, being announced to the crowd along with their parents, and they're lined up, stretched from goal line to goal line here, much to the happiness of all of these fans here tonight in the game here at Smyrna High School. Appo Jaguars have now taken their position on the other side of the field. Soon we'll have the officials go out of the center of the field, and we'll have the flip of the coin to see who will receive the opening kickoff in our game of the week. When we come back, we'll have that kickoff and the starting lineups, and we'll do that right after this short break on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Back live here at Charles V. Williams Stadium on senior night here at Smyrna High, the number 2 ranked team that we have in our top 5 in Division 3A, Class 3A, against the Appoquinimink Jaguars, a team that we have just outside of our top 5. And, of course, this would be a huge feather in the cap of Coach Timpson and the Jags if they could pull the upset here tonight. Smyrna finishes its regular season next Friday night down in Lewis against Cape Henlopen, and the Jaguars will have their senior night next Friday night at home against Salesianum. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Let's begin with the visiting offense for the Appoquinimink Jaguars. Well, actually, we're going to have the playing of our national anthem coming up shortly as the ROTC here at Smyrna High will make their way out to the center of the field. So while we have that break, we'll take one with them. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the kickoff and those starting lineups right after these messages on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day. And it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business for any of your painting needs.
We're back here on senior night at Smyrna High School. Coming up next, the Smyrna Eagles against the Appoquinimink Jaguars. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We'll begin with the Appoquinimink offense. And quarterback Ryan Von Brandt, 6 feet 7 inches tall. He leads the team in rushing, and he can wing it downfield as well. Running back Daniel McConaughey is the feature back. He's only a sophomore, and he's only played the last 4 games due to a shoulder injury earlier in the season. Still averaging almost 160 yards per game as he has 630 yards rushing. The wideouts that we'll see in and out of the alignment, Nassim Griffin, who's a senior, Jeremiah Riley, another senior, Jaden Weatherspoon, the third senior, and then sophomore Ethan Osebu. By the way, Weatherspoon leads the wide receiving core with 5 receptions for touchdowns. Along the offensive front, the center is Micah Gibson. Jacob McGuire and Elijah Husser are the guards. The tackles are Jake Phipps and R.J. Duge, and the tight end is Xavier Rogers. Defending against them, the Smyrna Eagles front, sophomore Brandon West, junior Nate Chandler, sophomore Caleb Blaine, sophomore C.J. Kearney, and junior Julian Charles Carr, all returning next season. Linebacking core led by Nate Lesniak, a senior, 81 tackles on the season, and he has 3 sacks. Cole Moyer, a sophomore, with 45 tackles, 7 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. Senior Dwayne Radcliffe with 64 tackles and 8 tackles for loss. By the way, Moyer and Radcliffe both have an interception as well. And Nazir Jenkins, a junior, who has 35 tackles. Defensive backs, Troy Hicks, a senior. Junior Michael Stinnett. Senior Kevin Woodruff, who has 30 tackles and an INT. And Pat Crutchfield, the junior. The kicker is Joshua Michael, and Wayne Knight will do the punting. And you can tell by the starting lineup there, Paul, most of the tackling is being done by the linebackers.
Yeah, we've seen Smyrna in the second half of the year really turn up their defensive effort, and the strength of the unit all year has been that linebacking core.
All right, now the Smyrna offense, led by quarterback Cam Edge, the junior. He's completed 66% of his 192 pass attempts for just shy of 2,000 yards. He should hit that number tonight as he comes in with 1,956 with 17 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. Wayne Knight, the senior running back, 649 yards rushing and 14 touchdowns, 549 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns. He has 20 touchdowns on the season. He's also run in 16 conversion attempts, leads the team by far with 152 points. The fine wideout core led by senior Devin DeMoe, 37 catches, 439 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Nolan Fretz, the junior, Denham Smith, the junior, and Ymir Knight, also a junior, with 3 touchdowns and 31 catches for 613 yards. And all 4 of those receivers are very good at downfield blocking. Starting center, Evan Blauer. The guards are Shane Drabinski, a senior, and Christopher Nick, another senior. Tyler Downward, a senior tackle, and Tyree Archer, junior, the other tackle. They'll be defended by Appoquinimink's front 4 of Xavier Rogers, Elijah Husser, Tyrone Cooper, who leads the team with 7 sacks, Ladarian Husser. Linebacking core is Jordan Lintzmeyer, Jacob Parson. Those 2 are very active, and Gavin Tucker in the middle. Parson leads the team in tackles. The defensive backs are Devin Wilson, Jeremiah Riley, Jaden Weatherspoon, and Dylan Griffin. Griffin and Weatherspoon lead the team with 3 interceptions. Punter and kicker is Evan Bolden, and those are your starters for the game tonight. Captain's out on the field right now, and we'll see who will receive the opening kickoff. Officials now talking to both captains. Of course, for Smyrna, that's Wayne Knight, Cam Edge, Ratcliffe. And the other captain out there is Tyler Downward. You can't miss 6'7" quarterback Ryan Von Brandt out there, team captain for Appo, can you, Paul?
When I came here, I thought I was looking at Ryan Leaf or Nick Foles out there on the field.
Also captains for Appoquinimink, who, by the way, just won the opening flip of the coin, are number 1, Devin Wilson, and number 52, Jake Phipps. So here's the head referee making the call. Appoquinimink won the toss. They are going to receive the opening kickoff. They don't want Smyrna's offense out on the field to start the ball game. So Appoquinimink in the road whites, white jerseys and pants, and those dark burgundy helmets. Smyrna in the home reds, red jerseys, red pants, and the white helmet with a red eagle. Just about ready to go here. So barring a turnover on the opening kickoff, we'll see Ryan Von Brandt, Daniel McConaughey and company for the Jaguars out here on offense first. Let's quickly run down while we have the opportunity. The opening round of the state volleyball tournament, they've already had both opening rounds, so tonight is the second round as well as tomorrow. Tonight, Tower Hill is at number 1, St. Mark's. DMA will be at number 4, Charter of Wilmington. Smyrna's up in Wilmington against number 2, Padua. And Ursuline Academy is facing number 3, Red Lion Christian on the road. Tomorrow's games, Caravel at number 8, Delmarva Christian. Caesar Rodney will be at number 5, Newark Charter. Middletown visits 7th seed Dover. And Sussex Central will go to Wilmington to take on Wilmington Friends, the 6th seed. That's the second round of the volleyball tournament. Next week starts the first round of soccer, field hockey, and a week from tomorrow we'll have the state cross-country championship as we're getting into playoff time.
Yeah, great time of the year for sports in general, so there's plenty to keep everyone entertained, Glenn.
All right, here we go to start the game. Smyrna up tight as if it's going to be an onside attempt. We'll see what happens as Joseph approaches the football. Hits it high end over end, sails over the head of the receiver, and it's going to get out of bounds for an automatic touchback.
Kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. Appoquinimink, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
I think one thing we've seen, too, the last few ball games, the last few weeks in the season is the progress made by the Smyrna defense. They've been really playing well coming down the stretch. They only gave up that one touchdown last week to Salesianum, and that was after the offense gave Salesianum a short field.
Yeah, we have several other games, and that's one thing we definitely notice is the growth on the defensive side of the ball for the Eagles.
Conversely, the Appoquinimink Jaguars have improved offensively since they got injured running back McConaughey back. They're going to start with 2 wideouts to the top and bottom of your screen. And pistol formation. It's a fake handoff. Von Brandt takes it himself, tries to get the edge, and he dives over the 20 to about the 24-yard line. I'm going to give him credit for 3, but I tell you what, that big frame of his, all he has to do is fall down and he gains yardage.
He's a tough guy to bring down. He doesn't have quite the speed of some of the quarterbacks, but he's going to be a tough guy to tackle tonight for that linebacking core of the Eagles.
He likes that read option as he faked it that time to McConaughey. This time he'll hand it off to Daniel McConaughey. He is hit in the backfield and brought down for a loss by Brandon West.
Daniel McConaughey carried on the play for no gain.
He's going to lose the 3 yards gained on that first play.
A great job by West there. Cruising right down the backside of that offensive line and making that tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, you're right. Great job by him to get in the backfield in a hurry. So that's going to force 3rd down and 10 for the Jags. Split to the near side is Reinhardt. Trips to the top of your screen. Looking far side, trying to set up a little screen in the middle of the field. Nice catch made and a 1st down after a spin move by Jaden Weatherspoon.
Yeah, great pickup there for Appo. They're going to keep possession of this ball, moving the chains. They'd like to see more of that tonight.
Number 21, Christian Galvin. 1st and 10, Appoquinimink, ball on their own 34-yard line.
So number 14 picks up 14 yards and a 1st down. Found a little opening in the center of the Smyrna defense. This time trips to the bottom of your screen. And a handoff to McConaughey, trying to find some blocking. I tell you, Smyrna seals that up quickly, maybe a yard.
Oh, even tackled the ref, one of the officials here. Just by mistake. But Lesniak first in on that hit there.
It'll be second down 9.
And he's the leading tackler on the ball club.
35-yard line.
I'm sure our cameraman, Logan Gashler, got that tackle on the referee. That might make one of our top plays of the week next week. Second down and 9 for Appo. 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Von Brandt stays in the pistol formation. And now Osebu in motion. He takes it himself up the middle. And he falls over the 35 for a gain of about a yard.
Tackling the play by number 42, Nate Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler and Ratcliffe on that tackle for the Eagles. Doing a nice job corralling the quarterback there.
The junior, Nate Chandler, has 9 tackles for loss this season. Again, third down and long for the Jags as they will have trips to the near side, a lone receiver to the top of your screen. Von Brandt back to pass. Looks near flat, catch is made at the 40 and then goes down immediately. Catch by Riley.
Yeah, good open field tackle there by Cole Moyer, number 5 for Smyrna. Looks like the punt team's going to come on the field for Appo.
Yeah, it was only a gain of about 4 yards.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
So we'll bring in the Appoquinimink punter, Evan Bolden. He's a senior. Back deep for Smyrna. Denham Smith to the far side. And Devin DeMoe to the near side. Bolden standing inside of his 30-yard line. Takes the snap. Little pressure's coming, and it's blocked. I think Brandon West got in there and might have actually forced a lineman into the punter, and Smyrna recovers at the 31.
Yeah, West blocked it, and Caleb Blaine, number 72, fell on the ball. So the Eagles are set up for business here on their first possession.
So they're going to have a short field. Officials are talking about something. I don't know whether we saw a flag or not. I didn't see anything.
I see some bright yellow shoes there. He's got that. Is that Wayne Knight with
the
bright yellow shoes? But it's not a flag. It's his shoes there.
Yep, no penalty on the play. And Wayne Knight now has to come off. Get some kind of equipment. Maybe he didn't have his mouth guard. I don't know, but he grabbed something.
Yep, he's putting it in. He's putting his mouth guard in.
Well, apparently they did call a penalty on sportsmanlike, according to the PA announcer here, John Clark. I never saw a flag. Yeah, the only thing yellow we saw were Wayne Knight's shoes. So, half the distance to the goal line, and the Eagles will actually start from the Appoquinimink 23. Looks like Fretz is going to join Smith and Ymir Knight to the near side for trips. And it leaves Devin DeMoe at the top of your screen. Edge flanked by Wayne Knight as they look to the sideline for the play. Now Knight will line up as a slot receiver, empty backfield. Edge looks for Wayne Knight, waits for him to break. He tried to make a dive and catch, and it's a little bit too low, incomplete. Nicely designed play. They just couldn't connect on that.
Yeah, it was open there. Edge had to throw it a little bit low. There's a little coverage there by the Appo defensive backs. High ball might have been intercepted if it's.
This time Ymir Knight will line up close to the line of scrimmage. Denham Smith, lone receiver, to the bottom of your screen. There's the snap. Rolling far side, throwing into the flat. Ymir Knight completes the catch at the 15, gets inside the 10. It'll be first and goal.
Number 8, Ymir Knight, close to a Smyrna first down. And it is a Smyrna
So he gets from the 18. Looks like down to about the 7. So that was an 11-yard pass play.
Good decision there by Edge to pull that ball from Wayne Knight as the defensive end was crashing down, and he was able to get it completed to Ymir Knight.
No, you're right. Edge takes the snap. This time he hands off to Knight, waits for the blocking, bounces to the outside, cuts it back in the end zone for a touchdown. That kid has great downfield vision. He waits for the blocks, and he can cut on a dime.
Yeah, great job by Knight there, using just a couple little stutter steps in traffic and getting himself some open space there, real estate, and in for the score.
That is his 21st touchdown of the season. And now the earthquake formation, which I understand Woodbridge is now using a little bit. Now we've got movement before the snap. And it looks like this might make this a little bit easier for Smyrna. Jags moved on the snap count. So now the 2-point conversion attempt will be just outside the 1-yard line. Wayne Knight looks to the sidelines. Got the play. It's a direct snap to his younger brother, Ymir Knight, and he got in for the 2 points. And it's quickly 8-0 in favor of the Smyrna Eagles with 7:49 to go in this first quarter. And let's check the replay here on the touchdown run. Looks like down to about the 7. Jalen doing a good job tonight here, producing for us, and play. Logan on camera.
Good decision there by Edge to pull that ball from Wayne Knight as the defense.
And you can see once Wayne Knight takes the ball,
completed to Ymir Knight.
Now he bounces it to the outside, and then he cuts back. This time he hands off to Knight, waits for the blocking, bounces to the outside, cuts it back in the end zone for a touchdown. He's in the end zone standing up. That kid has great as we keep it right here, about ready to get the kickoff. And Appoquinimink will put the offense back out there for the second time. And all that, Paul, set up by a turnover by Appoquinimink on the punt.
Yeah, punt set up Smyrna in really excellent field position on that first drive.
There's the kickoff. And the Appoquinimink player just dove on it down there, Devin Wilson, at the 10-yard line. So the Jags will start deep in their own end. Second time the offense will be out on the field.
Yeah, unfortunate break there in the return. Looked like he started to run and lost his footing, and the knee went down. So in the high school rules, he's down.
All right, Jags out on the field after it took Smyrna just 3 plays to convert and get the touchdown. Two receivers, both sides of the field. Von Brandt takes it himself up the middle, out across the 10. It looks like he got a couple of yards. So far, Smyrna's playing the run well.
Yeah, good job right up front there by Blaine, number 72. He's keen on that quarterback on that read option.
Just under 7:15 to go in this opening quarter. 3A matchup here at Smyrna High. Weatherspoon will split to the bottom of your screen, 2 receivers to the top. And now this time 2 backs. Throw out to Weatherspoon, makes the catch out across the 15. Going to give him forward progress to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Troy Hicks hit him immediately on receiving that ball and did a nice job with a nice open field tackle.
Hicks, a senior, playing his last home game here in the regular season for Smyrna here on senior night. Has 21 tackles on the season, give him 22 now. 3rd down and short for the Jags, 3rd and 3. And they're using an extra blocker in the backfield. That's Ian Beatty. And now Von Brandt tries to get the far edge. He does get it, and he gets the first down at the 25, and the helmet comes off. And we saw that a couple of times last week against Cape. He was losing that helmet.
Tackle on the play by number 21, Christian Dalvin. The 1st and 10.
Looks like he's got to check out for one play.
Right.
Bringing in number 16.
Yeah, they bring in Mason Reinhardt, but what we saw last week against Cape was when he went out, they were using Weatherspoon with a direct snap.
That's what they're going to do here, Glenn, some kind of wildcat formation for the Jags.
Well, they've got Nassim Griffin back there, too. He hands it off to McConomy, hit right at the line. Goes down, no gain. That's Cole Moyer again.
Tackle on the play by number 5, Cole Moyer.
It's actually a loss of a yard. So these linebackers so far, and including Brandon West, are doing a great job on a run blitz. Second down and 11. Now Von Brandt back in. 5:20 to go, opening quarter. 8-0 Smyrna. Von Brandt looks near side and sails it over the head of the intended receiver. Riley incomplete.
Jeremiah Riley incomplete, brings up third down.
Okay, senior Kevin Woodruff on the coverage for the Eagles there.
Had two receivers on this side of the field. One ran downfield on a post pattern. They tried to hit the underneath receiver. Just sailed it a little bit. Brings up third down and long. Two receivers to the bottom of your screen. Weatherspoon is the outside receiver. Riley in motion, now trips to the bottom. Von Brandt looking down the middle of the field and almost thread the needle, incomplete. It was broken up by one of the D-backs or maybe a linebacker. Didn't see the number, Paul.
Looked like Christian Galvin, number 21, got a hand on that and disrupted that pass.
It was intended for Jalen Brown. And now we have a player down for Appoquinimink back in the backfield. Looks like one of the linemen, Jacob McGuire. Hopefully the kid's okay. Why don't we step aside for this injury timeout, and we'll be right back after this. And when we come back, it'll be an Appoquinimink punt with 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot.
Okay, we're back, and the young man, the lineman, McGuire, helped off the field, looked like he was okay, and now Bolden in for the punt. Gets a good snap. Pressure coming again. He's taking too much time to get it off, and he never got it off of his foot. Smyrna got in there, and it looked like Chandler came up with a ball.
Yep, and the block was by Brandon West, number 26. More of a tackle there, Glenn, than a block.
It was almost identical to the first one. Middletown has an early lead over Sussex Central, 21-0, and Salesianum scores first. They lead Dover 7-0 in other 3A action tonight. Smyrna again with another short field, and that's something you don't want to do if you're going to compete with the Eagles. They have the ball at the Appo 16-yard line. Throw into the end zone, looking for DeMoe. I think he made the catch. Touchdown! And he hit the pylon at the same time. So this time it took only one play to 16 yards and get the score. Wow.
Yeah, no question that DeMoe was going to catch that. The only question was whether he's going to hit the pylon and be inside the end zone for a touchdown, and he was.
Now quickly, it's 14-0 in favor of the Eagles as they attempt from the earthquake, the 2-point attempt. Wayne Knight got to play from the sidelines, and he makes his way out, talks to his brother Ymir. Gives the play to the lineman. Wayne takes it. He throws the pass into the end zone. Caught by Chandler for the 2-point try, and that makes it 16-0. Here's the touchdown replay. Great job by DeMoe to make the catch in bounds and then also hit the byline. 16-yard line. Throw into the end zone looking for DeMoe. I think he made the catch. Touchdown. And he hit the pylon at the same time. All right. So this time it took only one play on Delaware Live. 16 yards and get the score.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
That time it took Smyrna just one play after the botched punt. We can't even call it a block, really. Onside kick attempt, but now we've got a whistle. I think somebody from Smyrna's offsides on the kick, so they'll have to do it again. 4:47 to go here in the opening quarter. 16-0 Smyrna on top, and they benefited from really two botched punts as Bolden's just taking a little bit too long to get the ball away, and Smyrna's putting a good rush on, Paul.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for more of a quick kick if they have to punt, or they may even think about going for it on fourth down, as we see Smyrna do most of the time.
So they've had two short fields. They would have had the ball at the 31 after the first one, but then an unsportsmanlike penalty gave them the ball at the 18. So they had an 18-yard drive and a 16-yard drive. Joseph's kickoff. Sails down and might go out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to be inside the 5.
It's a live ball at the 1. Just touched the goal line. Just touched the goal line.
Yeah, they're going to call it a touchback. But let me tell you, that was pretty close to Smyrna recovering at the 1.
Another half a second. Yeah, that could have been another Smyrna score.
Wow. Once again, we had a couple other scores for you in 3A action. Middletown had a 21-0 lead at home over Sussex Central. And Salesianum scores first down in Dover, and they lead the Senators 7-0 in that ball game. Now, Appoquinimink is winning the time of possession battle, but not where it counts on the scoreboard.
That's been easy picking so far for the Eagles this evening.
Yeah, they're playing well on both sides of the ball. Von Brandt, two receivers to both sides of the field. He looks at the bottom of your screen, gives a little shoulder fake. And Weatherspoon almost had that. It came out of his hands and then was almost picked off by Hicks.
Yeah, real dangerous play there for Appo. So on the warm-up, some of the receivers were having trouble, probably because of a little bit of colder weather, of bringing in these passes by Von Brandt.
After connecting on his first 3 pass attempts, Ryan Von Brandt now has 3 straight incompletions. And I really feel the way this thing's playing out that the Jaguars are going to have to make some things happen in the passing game to open up that read option. They give it up the middle to McConaughey, and he is hit right at the line and driven back.
24, Daniel McConaughey.
Yeah, Lesniak again on a hit with Charles Guard. The combo tackle for the Eagles there.
I think he lost another yard or 2. So McConaughey, who's averaging about 160 yards per game, and he got 150 last Thursday against Cape on our game of the week, so far has 4 carries for -4 yards. Clock running down to 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. 2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen. Von Brandt back. Those far sideline, completes that pass for a first down. It looks like Riley.
Pass completed number 6, Jeremiah Riley, for a Appoquinimink first down. Ball on their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, nice grab there by Riley in traffic. Two Eagles there converging on him, and he kept his concentration. And a big first down pickup for the Jags.
That goes for 14 yards and a first down. Von Brandt surveys the defense, takes the snap, read option, hands it off to McConaughey. Nothing there. I'll tell you, Smyrna has shut him down tonight.
Daniel McConaughey carried on the play for no gain. Tackle will play by number 26, Brandon West, and number 42.
By the same time, Paul, they're trying to keep that defense honest. They've got to feed it to McConaughey every once in a while going through the middle.
Yeah, certainly so. They got to keep that defense playing the run also so they don't pin their ears back and get a lot of pressure on Von Brandt.
Takes a snap, look far side, quickly back inside, and a jump ball incomplete. Looked like Osebu went up on their double coverage and couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, pass just a little high through Osebu's hands.
Stops the clock with 3:17 to go in this first quarter. Smyrna leading 16-0. Both of these teams with big winning streaks coming into the game tonight. Smyrna won 5 in a row. Appoquinimink has a 4-game win streak. Von Brandt rolls far side. I think he's going to tuck it and run. 35 up to the 40 and out of bounds, close to a first down. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 41, and then flags go flying, as I think he might have been hit after he went out of bounds.
Little shove there near the sideline, but the flags were pretty quick to come out there.
Yeah, once he looked on the far side there, as his receivers ran routes farther downfield, he saw a wide opening and took advantage of it. Actually, it might be a penalty against Appoquinimink as their offense is backing up.
See if they're going to go holding against one of the receivers downfield.
Apparently. Now, the officials get together. And we'll wait the call from our head referee. And penalty is obviously against the offense. Personal foul. Oh, okay. So they step off one, they step off the other. Well, they never motioned he never gave a signal on the first penalty, which I guess was a hold. And then the unsportsmanlike against the Eagles.
Yeah, real tough for the defenders there. They only had a split second to see if Von Brandt stepped out of bounds with his left foot, and it was tough for them to tell, and they gave him a little shove to make sure he was out of bounds and not continuing down the sidelines.
So after all that, they replay the downs. It's 3rd down and 11 back at the 31. Von Brandt looks far side, tries to give a shoulder fake, but pressure's there. He's going to be sacked. 2 defenders back there.
Weston Lesniak there on the right side of the Smyrna D, getting the pressure on Von Brandt.
A sack all the way back to the 22. It's a 9-yard loss.
Ball on the Appoquinimink 22-yard line.
So Weston Lesniak getting a half a sack there. Brings up 4th and long. And let's see if Appoquinimink has solved their punting woes here. Nope. Somebody jumped for Smyrna. Well, that'll give Appo 5 yards of that sack yardage back.
Offside penalty against Smyrna.
So instead of punting the ball inside the 15-yard line, Bolden should be hitting this one from just inside the 20.
Yeah, Smyrna really eager to get another block here.
Yeah, a little too eager, right? Again, Denham Smith to the far side, Devin DeMoe to the near. There's the snap, low snap, and finally getting a punt off is Bolden, but off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 35. So Smyrna again with great field position at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Yeah, low snap made it difficult for that punt to get off, but at least they got it off and got a little bit of breathing room for their defense.
Well, Smyrna's only run 4 offensive plays with 2:05 to go in the first quarter because they've had short fields. And here's yet another one. At the 32, 2 receivers to the top and bottom of your screen. Edge has Wayne Knight behind him and to his left. Hands off to Knight up the middle. Cuts his field of motion. Will dive inside the 25, down about the 23-yard line.
Tackle play by number 14, Jaden Weatherspoon. It'll be second down.
Jaden Weatherspoon on the stop after a 9-yard pickup by Wayne Knight. It's 2nd and 1. Again, 2 receivers both sides of the field. Edge hands it off to Wayne Knight. trying to find some blocking on the right side. He got the first down after a short gain. Looked like it might have been Weatherspoon again on the stop.
Yappo playing pass right now, and they're kind of deficient. They need another guy down in the box to stop this Smyrna run game.
The first and 10 Smyrna, ball on the Appoquinimink 18-yard line.
Devin DeMoe, the only receiver at the bottom of your screen. 3 to the top. And now Wayne Knight will go in motion and set up in a slot to the near side. Empty backfield for Cam Edge. Looks far side, now down the middle of the field. Lets it go, has his man in stride for the touchdown. And that is Denham Smith.
18-yard touchdown pass from number 12. Cameron Edge to number 2. Denham Smith makes the score Smyrna.
Well, Glenn, we knew coming to this game, Smyrna probably had a pretty big advantage in the skill position. They're putting it on display this evening.
Less than 53 seconds to go in the quarter. It's now 22-0. Smyrna trying to add to it here and make it 24. Premature movement again against the defense, so that'll put the ball inside the 2 at the 1.5-yard line. Earlier this week, Wednesday night, up at Middletown at the Buffalo Wild Wings, we had our Delaware Live weekly show, and we had these 2 coaches, Mike Judy and Ryan Timpson, some of their players, and class act all the way around. Benny Mitchell and I thoroughly enjoyed the interviews. Wayne Knight, he runs it in. He gets the 2-point try. That makes it 24-0, and we will be back. Oh, let's keep it right here. We're going to watch this touchdown pass to Denham Smith. And now Edge had plenty of time and set up he hit him right in stride. Empty backfield for Cam Edge. Looks far side, now down the middle of the field. Lets it go, has his man in stride for the touchdown. He hauled it in for the touchdown. Great camera work that time by Logan Kessler. And our producer
your HVAC system
in the box here with us, Jalen Levenberry.
Let's
keep it right here. 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. And anyhow, we were talking to both coaches, and Coach Timpson told me, he said, you know, we're playing a lot better. We're doing a good job. I like the way the team's coming along. He says, we might be a little outmanned tonight. I don't know. We're going to give it our best shot. But certainly he didn't envision giving Smyrna the ball 3 times deep in their own end.
No coach would envision the first 3 drives of their opponent starting inside the 30-yard line.
There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded on the fly by McConaughey at the 17-yard line. He tried to get to the far edge, and it will be tackled across the 20.
McConaughey returns the kick to the Appoquinimink 20-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 1. Dustin Driver. First and 10, Appoquinimink. Ball on their own 20-yard line.
Of course, all the 3A teams will qualify for the playoffs this year, all 11. So Appoquinimink knows they will be in the dance for only the 3rd time in school history and the 2nd time under Coach Brian Timpson. Looks like they will probably get a first-round home game. They've had a couple of first downs. They've had a couple of nice pass plays. They haven't been able to get anything going on the ground, and now they bring another running back in. And we saw him last week at Xavier Rogers. Has good size, and he got about 3 yards on first.
Ball on the Appoquinimink 24-yard line.
Rogers stays in the backfield. This time he'll be a lead blocker for Ryan Von Brand, who goes off left tackle. Looks like he's going to come up shy of the first down.
Hit a nice power call there by the the Appo offensive staff. As you said, Rogers it's quite a load in there himself, number 10. and
Yeah, good
make a
size.
Heck of a lead blocker.
Well, we've come to the end of one quarter of play here on senior night at Smyrna High School. We'll be back to start the second quarter with the Smyrna Eagles on top by a score of 24-0 right after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority.
Number 11, Ryan Von Brandt carried on the play for no gain. Tackle the play by number 43, Julian Charlescar. That'll be 4th down 2. Ball on the Appoquinimink.
Back here, first play of the second quarter, Ryan Von Brandt carried it himself, no gain, so it's 4th down and 2 at their own 28-yard line, and they will go for it down 24-0. Rogers in the backfield along with Von Brandt. Rogers takes the ball, crashes off the right side, moves the pile. It's going to be a little short, I think. All depend on the spot.
And Xavier Rogers carried on the play.
Looks about a yard short from here where the far side official's walking in. Glenn.
Right, Smyrna will take over on downs. And for the 4th time tonight, the Eagles will start in Jaguar territory.
Ball on the Appoquinimink 29-yard line.
So they started at the 18, the 16,
32.
32, and now the 29.
That's an offensive coordinator's dream.
Yes. I got a new receiver at the bottom of the screen. That's Gavin Tucker. I'm sorry, that is Joshua. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Gueh? Gueh? I don't know. And now running with the ball's edge inside the 20, and he will get out of bounds at about the 17-yard line for a first down.
On the play for a Smyrna first down. Ball on the Appoquinimink 17-yard line.
First carry of the night for Edge. He got his number with 12 yards. Denham Smith and Ymir Knight will split to the top of your screen. Fretz, the outside receiver to the bottom. Empty backfield. They bring Wayne Knight in motion. Now he'll set to the right of quarterback Cam Edge. Handoff to Wayne Knight. No. Pass out in the flat.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
Only the second incomplete pass of the night by Edge.
Yeah, Edge on a little bit of pressure there in the backfield when he pulled that ball away from Knight. Good decision to throw it away.
So apparently that number 15 is Elijah Archibald. We've got a misprint on the website. That looked like deflected in the backfield by a defender, and that falls incomplete.
It looked like Edge's arm was hit there as he was delivering that ball.
All right, Smyrna now with a 3rd down and 10 at the Appo 17-yard line. Devin DeMoe back in the lineup. Now Edge gets up to the offensive line, gives them the audible. Pressure coming off the right edge. Throw down in the end zone, almost picked off. Incomplete, it'll be 4th and 10.
That was Dylan Griffith, number 19, freshman, knocking that ball down. Might have been going the other way for 6 if he would have caught that.
He already has 3 interceptions on the season. He's tied with senior Jaden Weatherspoon in that category. Now here's the 4th down play for Smyrna. Appo trying to get a stop for the first time tonight. Knight will now shift, so they have trips to the top of the screen. Trying to set up a wide receiver screen to the near side. Denham Smith makes the catch, makes a move, and hit hard at the 15. So Appo gets the stop. They'll take over on downs.
Short of a 1st down. Appoquinimink takes over on downs. 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line.
A good stand there by the Jaguar defense. No question Smyrna was going to go on a 4th down. They usually do.
Yeah.
But a big stop there. See if they can get their offense on track here and try to get back a little bit into this ball game.
They're going to start with the ball at their own 14-yard line. They haven't had very good field position to start any of their drives, that's for sure. But the defense, as you said, got to stop, and you'll see if that translates to any momentum on the other side of the ball. 10:41 to go in the first half, 24-0 Smyrna on top. McConomy back at running back alongside Von Brandt. Now they'll reset Osebu. Von Brandt rolls far side, throws out into the flat. Nice catch made down on one knee by Weatherspoon. So he's down immediately just shy of the 20.
Moyer, another tackle there for the Smyrna linebacking core.
2nd down 5, ball on the Appoquinimink 19-yard line.
3rd catch of the game for Weatherspoon. He leads the team in touchdown receptions with 5. He got one last week against Cape. Now Xavier Rogers back as the running back, and he crashes off the right side and moves the pile very close to a 1st down.
A good push there by the Appo offensive line. Looked like Renard Duge and Jake Phipps were leading those blocks.
24-yard line.
Hey, good job. They'll move the change. Appoquinimink with another 1st down. 3 carries and 12 yards now by Rogers. Von Brandt feeds it to Rogers again. He was stood up in the backfield, still trying to fight, but Smyrna just gang tackling. Finishing him off looked like Lesniak and West.
Yeah, great job by the Eagle defense swarming that ball, and a great gang tackle there.
It'll be 2nd down 11. Ball on the Appoquinimink 23-yard line.
West and Lesniak, Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo. 2nd down and 11 for the Jags. Osebu in motion, looking far side, completes the pass, getting the 1st down and out of bounds. I think that's Weatherspoon again, and it is.
Weatherspoon for a Appoquinimink 1st down. Ball on the
Nice ball by Von Brandt there. That was a bullet out there and a nice run after the catch.
Biggest play of the game so far for Appoquinimink. It went for 18 yards on a 1st down out across the 41-yard line. 8:40 to go in the first half. Von Brandt's just going to take it himself off the right side, and he dives over the 45 out to about the 47-yard line.
Another good power play there. Rogers, number 10, lead blocker on there. That's a good combination. That's a lot of poundage coming at the defense.
Sure is. Nice pickup on first down of 5 yards. And Appoquinimink, for the first time in the game, trying to get into Smyrna territory at their own 47. Von Brandt back to pass, looks near side, underthrows his intended receiver. Maybe they weren't on the same page. That's incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like Riley was continuing his route downfield, and Von Brandt thought he was going to break that off about 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Von Brandt now 6 out of 11 passing here in the first half. Third down at 5. Stops the clock with 7:53 to go. Smyrna scoring on 2 touchdown passes by Cameron Edge, 1 to Denham Smith, 1 to Devin DeMoe, and then a 7-yard run by Wayne Knight. Two receivers to the top of your screen. Now trips to the bottom with McConomy. Empty backfield. Von Brandt, middle of the field. And that bounced off Weatherspoon, incomplete. And again, it looked like maybe not on the same page.
Yeah, Weatherspoon a little late to turn his head there for the ball. Von Brandt with a nice ball, but unable to connect.
Brings up 4th down and 5, and this time they're going to bring in Bolden for an apparent punt. He got the last one off. Had trouble with the first 2.
Smyrna probably pretty aware of possible fake punt here.
Yeah, they're backed up off the line quite a bit. It is a snap to Bolden. He will punt, get it off. There will be no return. The ball will be down inside the Smyrna 30 at about the 27-yard line. And for the first time in the ball game, Smyrna will start a drive from its own end.
27-yard line.
Yeah, well executed punt that time by the Jaguars.
$7:39 go in this first half. From Charles V. Williams Stadium on senior night, I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Paul Collier and Jalen Levenberry. Just outside the press box, our cameraman Logan Gashler. Edge takes the snap, hands it off to Wayne Knight, tries to get out of an ankle tackle and can't quite do it, but will pick up about 7 yards.
25, Wayne Knight.
Yeah, good pickup for first down. I know Smyrna really wants to get that running game going to complement their passing game. It's going to be important for them as they make their run towards D1 state title.
35-yard line.
Second down and 3. And there's a flag. Before the snap, we got somebody for the defense lined up in that neutral zone.
Offside penalty against Appoquinimink. With the penalty, makes it 1st and 10. Smyrna, ball on the...
That'll give the Eagles a first down. Out at the 40. Clock running now under 7 minutes to go in the half. There's the pass downfield, looking for Wayne Knight. Makes the catch. Double team tackled, but inside the 25-yard line and a big first down.
Yeah, real seam route there, run by Wayne Knight. Offensive line doing a nice job giving Edge plenty of time to let that route develop.
Linsmeyer, number 19, Dylan Griffith. 1st and 10, Smyrna, ball on the Appoquinimink.
I was watching, big Xavier Rogers that plays both ways for Appoquinimink. Smyrna's double teaming him to try to keep him out of the backfield. There's the handoff to Wayne Knight. Finds running room, bounces to the outside, down close to the 10, and he's ridden out of bounds at about the 11.
25, Wayne Knight carried on the play. Close to a Smyrna first down.
Yep, you're going to move the chains there.
First down. Ball on the Appoquinimink 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the Jags 12. Smyrna trying to add now to that 24-0 lead. Edge flanked by Wayne Knight in the backfield. Now he's going to bring Ymir Knight in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, looks over in the corner of the end zone, and batted away nicely, incomplete. Nice play defensively by Dylan Griffin.
Yeah, another nice deflection. He said he has several interceptions on the season for the Jags, and just seems to have an eye for the ball.
And he's only a freshman. He and Jaden Weatherspoon, the two safeties. Weatherspoon's a senior, and they both have 3 interceptions on the season. 2nd down and 10 from the 12. Edge, read option, gives it to Wayne Knight. Follows some good blocking. He puts his head down. I think he got across. We're waiting for the signal. Now, he might be just short of the goal line.
25, Wayne Knight carried on the play. For a Smyrna first down.
Yep, 1st and goal here. Sets up 1st and goal, just inside the 1 there.
Well, normally, this point of the field, you bring the earthquake in, but Smyrna will not do that. Well, now here's a timeout. Taken by the defense of Appoquinimink. We're going to step aside and take this timeout, too. 5:52 to go in the first half. Smyrna knocking on the door, up 24-0 here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. We are back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium, Smyrna High School, senior night. I'm Glenn Fraser, Paul Collier. Producing tonight, Jalen Levenberry, and outside the press box, on the cameras, Logan Gashler.
Logan's braving those elements tonight as we had it's probably below 40 now, Glenn, I'd say.
Yeah. I heard that. I checked the weather, and it looked like the back half of this game was going to be played in the upper 30s. Okay, here we go with the action. It's 1st and goal for Smyrna, just outside the goal line at the 1. Edge, hand off to Wayne Knight, stood up, and then got in for the touchdown as he just leaned over the goal line. 2nd touchdown of the night for Wayne Knight. That makes it 30-0.
I guess we'll credit him with a 1-yard touchdown run, even though it was probably about a half a yard.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we can officially say, like, that was a 12 or a 10-inch score there. 6.5. Here's the 2-point try. Wayne Knight gave it to the line. Now he backs up alongside his younger brother, Ymir. Wayne takes the snap, runs behind his brother, tries to get to the pylon, and does. In for the 2 points. We'll keep it right here as it's now 32-0. Jalen, you got anything for me? It's kind of hard to run a half a foot touchdown as an instant replay, so we'll save that one.
Earthquake 4 for 4, Glenn.
4 for 4,
yeah.
Yep.
We've only seen it stopped, I think, 3 times in all the games we've covered Smyrna. They certainly scored their fair share of touchdowns in every game.
They do. I was talking to Mike Judy, the head coach of Smyrna, at the show Wednesday night, and I said, you know what, when people think of Smyrna high school football, typically they think of the offense, and we talked about how much the defense had progressed and gotten better. If you look at their defense, they're not really that big. They just swarm to the football.
They're intense, and they got a little bit of speed there, and that's a nice combination for the Eagles.
But offensively, they have been a juggernaut under this staff. Joseph's kickoff End over end will be taken inside the 20 by Daniel McConomy, who again tries to get to the far edge for the wall. Turns the corner at the 30 and will go down. Now he looked like he fumbled the ball, but the officials are going to say the ground caused the fumble and is down at the 32 or 3-yard line.
32-yard line.
Yeah, it certainly seemed like his right hip was down on the turf before the ball popped out.
Right. So Appo will have the ball there with 5.5 to go here in the first half, trying to get something together. They had their best field position and drive the last time they had the balls. They almost got out to midfield.
We'll see if they can dial up some of those big plays you had last week, Glenn, in your call.
They did. Of course, they started the scoring on a blocked field goal attempt, and that was returned all the way for a score. Then they had an interception return of about 86 yards to set up another touchdown. And before you batted an eye, it was a 2-score lead. Von Brandt looking near side. And again, nobody close to that one.
And once again, just not really on the same page as the quarterback and the receivers. Seen 3 or 4 of those miscommunications on those routes.
Yeah. Slowly returning to the huddle is Jalen Brunton Brown. And he just kind of threw his hands up.
Yeah, as John Madden used to say, he zigged when he should have zagged.
Second down and 10 for the Jags. Trips to the top of your screen. 2 receivers to the bottom. Empty backfield. Von Brandt just takes it straight ahead. Big yardage. He should have a first down.
Number 11, Brian Von Brandt carried on the play for a.
And you can easily see why he's the leading rusher on the team from the quarterback position.
Nice lead block there by number 70. I think that's big Elijah Husser. Do we have any dimensions on him? But he's a nice-looking offensive lineman.
We do not, but he's the one that got a big paw in there and blocked that field goal attempt last week. Ball out to the Appo 43-yard line after a first down run by Von Brandt. Once again, empty backfield. Takes the snap, drops back, pressure's coming. He unloads it downfield, looking for McConomy, makes the catch down at the Smyrna 25-yard line.
That's completed number 24, Daniel McConomy for an Appoquinimink first down.
He looked like Crenshaw, number 35 on the cover. Had good coverage and almost knocked that ball out, but a great job by McConomy to reel that ball in.
Biggest play of the night, 30-yard pass connection from Ryan Von Brandt to Daniel McConomy. And this is the best field position, the first time that Appo's been in Smyrna territory the entire ball game. Von Brandt just takes it ahead again. Got away from one defender, kept his balance, but couldn't get away from Cole Moyer.
11, Ryan Von Brandt carried on the play for no gain. Tackle play by number 1, Stephen Driver. Second down 10, ball on the Smyrna 27.
Oh, that was Driver on the stop. I thought that was Moyer, but that was, they call him the truck driver.
He had a good seeing back the last several weeks because he was out early in the year for the Eagles.
He was. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Second down and 10. Von Brandt surveys the defense. They had trips to the top of your screen. Now they'll have trips to the bottom. He looks top. Out pattern. Catch is made down at the 20-yard line, just shy of a first down.
Tackle made out there by Nehemiah Crenshaw, 35 on the coverage again for the Eagles.
That's Reinhardt on the reception. That goes for 7 yards.
20-yard line.
Clock winds down, 3:15 to go in the half. Appoquinimink trying to get on the board here, trailing 32-0. On Brandt. Shoulder fake. Pressure's coming. He's sacked. Back outside the 25-yard line.
On Brandt tackle on the play for a loss.
He almost sidestepped the first defender, but Lesniak in there with that pursuit to clean it up.
Looked like West back there again with him.
It'll be fourth down 11. Ball on the Smyrna.
That's a loss of 8, and now Appoquinimink is going to take a timeout here. We're going to keep it right here with 2:45 to go in the half. And how many times have we called West and Lesniak in the first half?
You said the dynamic duo. It's a good call, Glenn. They've been in on quite a few tackles. I'd say at least 5 or 6 together this evening, and a few each separately.
West just a sophomore. And coming into the game, he had 12 tackles for loss. He's added to that total tonight. Lesniak, he led the team coming into the game with 81 tackles on the season. Ratcliffe was second with 64. And then West and Moyer tied with 45.
That's when you want to really see a lot of tackles by the linebacking core. I mean, you're playing good defense. And we've seen a Smyrna team in the beginning of the year, the middle, and now towards the end, and that defense has really picked up their quality of play.
Yeah, West, one of the down linemen with 45 tackles. Nate Chandler, who didn't start early in the year, is really coming along. He has 36 tackles and 9 for loss. All right, 4th down and 11 for Appoquinimink. Empty backfield for quarterback Ryan Von Brandt. Takes the snap. Now he's got to run for his life, and he's tackled for another sack, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
11, Ryan Von Brandt tackling the play.
Julian Charlescar with a stop.
Julian Charlescar. Smyrna takes over on downs. 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line.
3rd sack of the game for Smyrna. Comes with 2:39 to go in the half.
Yeah, real tough situation for Von Brandt there. Obvious passing down, and the Smyrna defensive line just pinned their ears back and made several Eagles penetrating into the backfield.
2 receivers to both sides of the field for Smyrna. Now Ymir Knight in motion. They'll have trips at the bottom. They thought about wide receiver screen. Now he throws it downfield looking for Fretz. He dives and just quite can't catch up to it.
For number 4, Nolan Fretz incomplete. However, there's a flag on the play.
Flag as well. Stopping the clock with 2:31 to go in the half. And here's the call from the referee. We've got a hold against the offense. So they'll replay it down. That'll make it 1st and 20. Ball all the way back inside the Smyrna 20 at the 19-yard line. Actually closer to the 18.
It'll be 1st down 25. Ball on the Smyrna 18-yard line.
2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen. Wayne Knight in motion. He'll set as a 3rd receiver to the bottom. And they set that up for Wayne Knight, who can't bring in the pass, incomplete.
Wayne Knight incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, a lot of heat on that pass, but I think Knight just turned his head and looked upfield before he was able to secure that catch.
Yeah, I'm sure Wayne would like to have that one back. Stops the clock with 2:26 to go in the first half. 32-0, Smyrna on top. They've had 5 possessions in the first half, scored on 4 of them. Cam Edge gives the play to the offense. 2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen. Back to pass, throws middle of the field. Nice catch made in stride by Ymir Knight, and he is going to outrace the defense to the house. A reservation by 6 by number 8, Ymir Knight, as that goes 75 yards for the touchdown.
Makes the score Smyrna 38, Appoquinimink nothing.
By far the longest play of the night, 75 yards. And now Smyrna up 38-0. They'll try to make it 40 with a 2-point attempt.
Yeah, great pass and catch. Nice route run by Ymir Knight in that deep slant route. And Ed's able to hit him right in stride.
He did hit him right in stride. He didn't have to break stride. Perfect pass. Now it looks like Smyrna's going to have to call a timeout. Didn't quite have the right personnel in there for the earthquake formation. And we'll turn to our producer. Do we have that replay? Let's watch it. Let's watch the 75-yard pass connection. Screen. And Edge just put the pass right middle on the field. Nice catch made in stride by Ymir Knight, and he is going to outrace the defense to the house. A reservation by 6 by number 8, Ymir Knight, as that goes 75 yards for the touchdown.
Just really impressed all year long with the strength of his arm and how accurate of a passer that he is.
Well, it only takes Smyrna a couple plays again to get in the end zone. Timeout is over. Both teams return to the field for this 2-point try. Third touchdown pass of the night by Edge. And now the 2-point attempt. And this time we have Lesniak and Ratcliffe back there. Lesniak, no, it's a fake to him. Ratcliffe takes it, and he's in for the 2 points. Dwayne Ratcliffe, the senior, on senior night, gets the 2-point, and it's 40-0, and we'll be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
We can handle it. How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder, president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business.
Squibber?
Yep, we're back here, picked up by Riley at the 20, returns it outside the 25, close to the 26-yard line. That's where the Jags will have it with just 2:08 to go in the half, trailing 40-0. Let's take a look at some other scores. This game also on Delaware Live tonight, and apparently is the closest game of our group of games, as Woodbridge has a 2-point lead over Red Lion Christian, 8-6, and they're at half. Middletown destroying Sussex Central tonight, 49-0, and that game has 3 minutes to go, I guess, in the half. Yes, that's left in the half. Halftime in Dover. It's Dover leading Salesianum 21-9. Von Brandt takes the snap, goes straight ahead, met at the line of scrimmage, driven back. He's going to lose a yard.
It'll be second down, 12, ball on the Appoquinimink 25-yard line.
Yeah, Caleb Blaine, the 10th grader, on the defensive line, making that stop for the Eagles. I was talking to the Appo coaching staff coming up here, and they were really rooting for Dover tonight to take out Sally's for them.
Well, they'll play Salesianum next week, their final regular season game. Von Brandt, far sideline, completes the pass up at the 28, across the 30, and out of bounds about the 31. Weatherspoon again.
It'll be third down, 6, ball on the Appoquinimink.
Looked like he gained about 6 yards there on that pass. Weatherspoon, the favorite target so far tonight for Von Brandt. Now Smyrna making some changes defensively. Actually had too many players on the field. Trips to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top, Empty backfield for Ryan Von Brandt. Back to pass. Throws far sideline and connects out there, close to a first down, but he stepped out, I think, short.
Yeah, maybe just about a half yard short there, Glenn. Tried to make a move against a Smyrna defender, and right foot stepped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to give him first down with forward progress where he caught it.
That's Mason Reinhardt, the junior, on the reception. He's had a couple pass receptions tonight, number 16.
He saw the strength of Von Brandt's arm. He threw that off his back foot and zipped it out there to the boundary.
Yeah, they got a first down and stopped the clock with 1:15 to go in the half. Now Von Brandt just takes it straight ahead himself, gets to the far edge, and gets another first down up close to midfield. Going to mark him out at the 48.
First and 10, ball on the Appoquinimink 48-yard line.
1:06 left in the half. Three receivers to the bottom of your screen, two to the top. Once again, empty backfield for Von Brandt. Takes a snap, looks near side. Oh, nice catch made down at the Smyrna 41 for a first down. Went right through the hands of a Smyrna defender and brought in by Jalen Bruton Brown.
Yeah, that was more, if he was an inch taller, he probably would have picked that ball off, but it does fall in for a Appo first down.
And now the officials call timeout. They placed the ball at the Smyrna 43-yard line. And now there's a discussion down on the field. They set the change for the first down. And all of this taking place with just under 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Might need to replay here to spot this, Jalen, for the officials here.
Yeah, I don't. We had that last week with an onside attempt by Cape.
And I was watching that at home, and that ball went 10 and a half, 11 yards.
It did. Of course, the officials didn't have the instant replay. So the ball is spotted at the Smyrna 43, and it is a first down. Clock is running. Von Brandt has trips to the bottom of the screen. Two to the top. Rolls far side. Winds up. Throws the home run ball downfield. Intercepted by Smyrna at the 3. Going to know. It's number 10.
Isaac Stewart on the coverage there, number 10 with the INT.
First interception of the ball game. And really, other than the muff punts, the first turnover of the game, we've had no fumbles. Comes with 23 and a half seconds left here in this first half. I can't imagine Smyrna do anything here but take a knee and take it into the locker room. Up 40-0, and if this score holds, we'll start the third quarter with a running clock. Well, they're not up under center, so Edge hands it off to Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight with a move, another move. He gets a block. He's out to midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Stops the clock with 12 seconds to go in the half as they reset the chains. That's just a 52-yard run by Mr. Knight.
Smyrna's going to use one of their timeouts here.
So Wayne Knight has only carried the ball 7 times. And he's almost over 100 yards. Of course, he got half of it right there. He had one of the wide receivers blocking for him downfield. I didn't really catch the number, but whoever it was tried to give him a block and couldn't, but he gave him a shove. Because he kind of like was a little off balance, but he was still moving forward. Trying to get a few extra yards there. Yeah, I have him unofficially for 101 yards rushing and the 1 rushing touchdown. Actually, he has 2. Remember, he got one with a 1-yarder.
Yeah, we'll see what Smyrna decides to do here. They might have enough time for 2 shots to the end zone or 1 shorter pass to set up 1 shot to the end zone. Wouldn't be so far away here.
We're just handed off to 25. Here's the snap. Edge is back to pass. Throws near sideline and making the catch and getting out of bounds.
Number 15, Elijah Archibald for a
That's Elijah Archibald.
first down.
Yeah, nice execution there by Archibald to get
Ball on the Appoquinimink.
the reception and get out of bounds quickly to stop that clock.
Well, with just under 8 seconds to go to the half, let's see if this one goes down to the end zone. Edge drops straight back, looks downfield, throws it in the end zone. Did he catch that? That was almost a fantastic catch by Denham Smith.
Looked like it went off his left shoulder pad there.
Incomplete.
Time for one more play.
Second down.
On the stadium clock, 0.9 seconds to go in the half. Denham still got behind the secondary, so I'm wondering now if Appo just let's put the safeties just down by the goal line.
Yeah, particularly the free safety Griffith. He's a great ball hawk back there playing center field for the Jags.
Well, they're going to set up with trips to the near side, a lone receiver to the top of your screen. That's Denham Smith on the top side. Edge steps up, throws in the corner. It's the Hail Mary.
He got it.
And if Devin DeMoe caught that ball. Devin DeMoe, one of the most athletic receivers I've seen this year in this state.
We've seen him make 3 or 4 of those types of plays in the games we cover. You throw it up, DeMoe's going to catch it, that's for sure, even in a crowd of 4 Jaguars.
35-yard pass. There's going to be a celebration penalty on Smyrna. Well, Smyrna's just a highlight reel here in this first half. Now it's 46-0. So they're going to have to try the 2-point attempt from the 18.
Well, Glenn, I remember the reception that he made at the St. George's game. They made a nice poster of it.
Oh,
We saw it
yeah.
the next week, and that's going to be another poster there.
Yeah, hopefully somebody got a good photograph of that. We've got a moment here. Did we get that? Let's take a look at this. Just down Hail by the Mary. Goal.
Yeah, particularly the free safety Griffith. He's a great ball hawk back there playing center field for the Jags.
This play started with 9/10 of a second to go in the half. They had a little bit of confusion. Set up with trips to the near side, a lining up for this. To the top of your screen. That's Denham Smith on the top side. All right, Edge takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket. Throws in the corner. It's the Hail Mary down in the corner of the end zone. And Devin DeMoe just Devin DeMoe caught and brought that in. So now you put your regular offense back on the field for the 2-point try because it's all the way out to the 18-yard line. Instead of the 3 and the earthquake.
Look for DeMoe again here.
Edge drops back. A little pressure's coming. He's going to step up. Though to Denham Smith, who made the catch. Was he across the line of scrimmage? He was not. He stopped right at the 20-yard line and connected with Denham Smith. And I don't even think we get a kickoff. That should be the end of the half, and it is, as both teams head to the locker room with a score 48-0. Smyrna over top of the Jaguars. And we'll be back to start with some stats. We'll be back with some other scores And we'll do all that a little bit later on. Right now, we're going to pay some bills with some of our fine sponsors here in Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Stevie from Papa Grande's in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware. At Papa Grande's, we serve fresh, coastal Mexican cuisine with some of our specialties like blackened fish tacos and the short rib cheesesteak burrito. Come grab a seat at our garage door bar with great water views and homemade margaritas. With happy hour specials and taco night every Thursday, Papa Grande's is the perfect place for dinner with your family or drinks with friends. Papa Grande's, located in Fenwick Island, Delaware. See you soon.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared, as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Sodell Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sodell Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night.
Who's Kevin Phillips? He's tweeting about this game. He must be here.
What's their complaint?
He's just running stacks.
Oh, running stacks. I don't know. These are all over the referees.
So Tim Masters here from the Delaware State News. He said that Ymir Knight touchdown went 82 yards. Didn't we have him at the 25? So he's saying he was at they were at the 18.
Yeah, I thought they were at the 25.
45 yards, right?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Stevie from Papa Grande's in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware. At Papa Grande's, we serve fresh, coastal Mexican cuisine with some of our specialties like blackened fish tacos and the short rib cheesesteak burrito. Come grab a seat at our garage door bar with great water views and homemade margaritas.
Back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium, just about ready to start the second half of action. We will start with a running clock as long as the advantage remains 35 points or greater. Right now it's a 48-0 lead for the Smyrna Eagles. Take a look at some unofficial stats in the first half. Cameron Edge, 8 of 14 for 4 touchdowns, so half of his pass completions went all the way for a score, including the Hail Mary with no time left on the clock, jump ball with Devin DeMoe going up and grabbing it. So 214 yards unofficially for him passing, 102 yards rushing for Wayne Knight and 2 touchdowns. Oh, and Edge also had 12 yards rushing on 1 carry. So Smyrna with well over 300 yards of total offense in the first half. And really, if you think about it, probably could have been a lot more, Paul, but they had 3 short fields to start their first 3 drives.
Yeah, first drives, they only needed 20, a little less than 20 yards for pay dirt.
And the Appo Jags quarterback Ryan Von Brandt has connected on 11 of his 20 passes for 129 yards and an interception. He's also run for 50 yards, but then you subtract the 20 yards lost on sacks. So he has a net of 30 yards rushing. The team 37 yards, as Rogers has carried 4 times for 11 and McConomy 4 times for -4. So about 166 yards total offense for Appoquinimink in the first half. And they started moving the ball better in the second quarter and finally got across midfield a couple of times, but they really, once they got across midfield, it just Smyrna's defense just throttled them.
Yeah, we see the big score, 48-zip, but once again, the Smyrna defense doing a great job controlling the ball game and keeping Appo off the scoreboard.
All right, so as we begin the second half, it'll be Bolden kicking off. Back deep for the Eagles. Wayne Knight to the near side. His brother, Ymir Knight, to the far side. They are the deep receivers. But I think Mr. Bolden might be well served not to kick it to either one of those guys.
Yeah, squib it in the middle, I would. It's a little pooch kick.
Yep, taken by one of the upbacks at the 30-yard line. That's Devin DeMoe. Weaves his way up close to the 40 before he's gang tackled. I'm going to call him down about the 38-yard line. And that's where the Eagles will have the ball. And let's check and see who comes out on the field here.
Hey, Glenn, we'll see. We were talking about at halftime. Will we see the starters or will they rest them so no one gets an unnecessary injury?
And it looks like there are a lot of starters out of the game. So in at quarterback for Smyrna is Brian Wright. He's a junior. The feature running back is Timothy Yancey. He's a freshman. And pretty much all new wide receivers out there, except for Archibald, who saw some playing time. Yancey gets the carries, tackled in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
Yancey carried on the play. Tackle play by number 21, Jacob Carson, number 44, Braden Earl. Second down, 12, ball on the Smyrna.
Well, Glenn, you called it. I thought you might see the starters for 1 or 2 series, but you called it. You thought you'd see the reserves right in here to start the second half.
Right. Right, back to pass, throws near flat. Looks like it hit the turf, and it's incomplete. Intended for Archibald.
Archibald, incomplete. Brings up third down.
So third down and about 12 for the Eagles on this initial drive of the third quarter. Here are some other scores we have for you. At the half, Dover leads Salesianum 21-9. Delmar has a second quarter lead of 14-0 over Lake. And we'll get those other scores for you after this play. That's all got to be offsides. There's a penalty flag. Ball's on the ground. And it looks like recovering the fumble is Appoquinimink inside the Smyrna 20, but this is going to come back, isn't it?
You would think so. It looked like
that.
3 was offsides.
Oh, my
he timed
gosh.
it absolutely perfectly.
He must have timed that snap perfectly. So it is a fumble and recovered.
That was Linsmeyer, one of the lead tacklers for the Appo Jags.
Now, he's the one I thought jumped. Appoquinimink will come out with their starters, and they're going to have their best field position of the night at the Smyrna 19-yard line.
This is where Smyrna started their first 3 possessions, and it's sort of down in distance.
And you're right. There are a lot of defensive starters still in the ball game for Smyrna. Von Brandt takes a snap, hands off to McConomy, goes right up the middle, and he is down inside the 15 at the 12.
So we got the ones versus the ones here with the Appo offense and the Eagle defense.
Right. Best carry of the night for McConomy. He gets 8 yards. Second down at 2. Hand off to McConomy again. The inside was bottled up, but he bounces to the outside, and he scores. So it took Appoquinimink 2 plays after the fumble recovery to get in the end zone, and they're on the board at 48-6.
Yeah, it's a positive, and a game with not many positives in the first half. To get a score here against the Smyrna Eagle ones. So we saw what Appo can do with good field position.
Bolden in to try to make it a 48-7 ball game. The holder is Jaden Weatherspoon. Waiting snap from center. Actually waiting for the final person for special teams to get on the field for Appo.
That's Von Brandt, the quarterback.
Yeah, I see him in the block.
Yeah.
Kick has plenty of distance, and the kick is good. Normally I'd say timeout on the field, but we still have a running clock. So we'll keep it right here with its score being now 48-7. So McConomy with 2 runs, 8 and 11 yards. As the clock is under 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Let's get the rest of those scores for you. Milford trailing Caravel 23-0 in the third quarter. At the half, Middletown 49-0 over Sussex Central. Woodbridge has a 16-6 lead in the third quarter over Red Lion. And Delmar leads Lake 14-0. That's in the second quarter. Last night, Archmere beat Brandywine 45-0 to improve to 9-0. And Seaford beat Odessa 31-0. And Seaford holds on to the third place in District 2 of Class 1A.
Smyrna with the hands team here, kind of anticipating an onside kick, but there's another pooch.
It's again taken by one of the upbacks who flips it back. DeMoe flipped it back to Wayne Knight, who breaks one tackle, tries to get outside. He does. He gets out of bounds. It's about the 36-yard line.
25, Wayne Knight, who returns it to the Smyrna 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
Eagles will take over there. Now I would think they were going to they'll stay with this alignment till maybe the score gets under that 35-point threshold. Then you might see some starters back in the game. We'll see.
Yeah, tough decision for the coach because you don't want to bring the starters back in cold. You're also going to risk an injury that way too, Glenn.
That's right. There's a snap. Trying to set up a screen, far side, a little bit too far and almost picked off, but falls incomplete.
Brings up second down.
That was Ladarian Husser, number 55, on that coverage with the near interception for the Jags.
So Brian Wright, 0 for 2 on his 2 attempts here in the second half. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. And that time Appo did jump, trying to anticipate the snap count. That'll make it 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
Yeah, a couple defenders on the right side there of the defensive line encroached.
Once again, Smyrna next week will complete the regular season in Lewis against Cape Henlopen, while Appo will have senior night at home next Friday night against Salesianum. Lensmeyer again anticipating the snap count. Pass out to the near flat by Alterbar. Makes the catch. He's only going to gain a couple of yards. Nice open field tackle by Griffin.
Yeah, the freshman showing he can not only cover passes, but he's a good open field tackler too.
44-yard line.
Running clock down, under 4 minutes to go in the third now. Quarterback Brian Wright, the junior, who started the second half here for Smyrna. Pistol formation with Yancey alongside him. Takes the snap, throws a slant pattern, and almost makes a nice connection there. Intended for Nolan Oakley, a sophomore.
Yeah, real tight coverage there by Devin Wilson, number 1 for Appo.
Sure was. I think some Smyrna fans might have thought a hand in there too quick, but no call. 4th down and 2 for the Eagles. And Wright took a lot of time getting the play from the sidelines. He actually came off the field. See if they have time to get this play off. Wright surveys the defense. And somebody jumped again on the line of scrimmage. I think Smyrna's going to get a first down out of this.
Offside penalty against Appoquinimink, which will result in a Smyrna first down. Ball on their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, Appo defense a little anxious there. They're trying to make something happen positive for their team, but with that encroachment, gives Smyrna a first down.
So Wright has Yancey to his right. Blitzer coming in again. Yancey takes it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
27. Timothy Yancey carried on the play for no gain.
Our running clock now closing in on the 2:10 mark in the third quarter.
Yeah, Tyrone Cooper, number 54, making that last tackle for the Jags.
Second down and 10. Right, got him off. He drew him off again.
He's got one heck of a hard count there.
Apparently. It's the combination, I guess, Paul, the hard count and that clap that he and Cam Edge do. That makes it 2nd and 5, and now Smyrna with the ball at the Appo 46-yard line with 1:35 to go in the third. 48-7, Smyrna on top. Wright takes the snap, back to pass. He gets rid of it, lofts it downfield. Oh, what a fantastic job by the wideout trying to keep those feet in bounds. Just couldn't quite do it. Intended for Amir Rogers-Davis. That was almost pro stuff, the way he tried to keep both of those feet down.
That was a great catch. I was surprised could have been a flag thrown there as he came back for that ball.
That makes it 3rd down and 5. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Cold night here now at Smyrna in the 30s, and everybody in the press box wants that clock to keep running. Well, right that time was backpedaling, trying to set up a screen. And he throws it down at the feet of Yancey just to take the incomplete. It makes it 4th and 5. Trips to the top of your screen, a lone receiver to the bottom. 4th down and 5 for the Eagles. Appo blitz.
See if they can get him to jump again here.
That's right. I think they're going to have just enough time to get this play off for the end of the quarter. Here comes the rush. There's the throw. Incomplete. Smyrna will give the ball over on downs, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. They're going to switch sides of the field as the clock will get running again. So we've got 3 quarters in the books. We'll be right back after this 30-second break. It's 48-7 on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
This time, I'd like to recognize
your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
We are back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium in Smyrna. 48-7, running clock here starting the fourth quarter. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Paul Collier. Jalen Levenberry producing, Logan Gashler on camera. Now next week, we'll be upstate. Our central game of the week will actually be from Wilmington, Delaware, as we'll have Caravel and St. Elizabeth from Abyssinia Stadium. First down play for Appoquinimink is a running play right into the middle of the line. Pickup of a couple of yards. I think that was McConomy. I'll wait till the umpire. No, that was actually a run by number 15, Gavin Tucker.
Even Appo starting to mix in some of the second-teamers, give them some valuable game experience here. Smyrna doing the same thing on the defensive end. Kind of a hybrid of starters and second stringers.
Yeah. Second down and 8. Von Brandt takes the snap. Fakes it, takes it himself. Ankle tackle made and slowed him down, and a loss of a yard.
11, Ryan Von Brandt carried on the play. Tackle on the play by number 45, Nazir Jenkins. Third down, 9, ball on the...
Sound like Nazir Jenkins on the stop there, Paul. So a third down and 9 for Appo. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Von Brandt in the pistol. Takes the snap. Looks near sideline, out pattern, and makes the catch out of bounds at the Smyrna 39-yard line. That's complete.
7 covering 7 there. Eric Spears on the coverage for the Eagles. Covering number 7 for Appo. That was Roynton Brown with that reception. Two-way player there.
First pass completion of this half by Von Brandt. From the Smyrna 39, 25 in there running back. Now he tries to get the edge. He does. Ooh, a hard hit out there after he got inside the 35-yard line. So on the carry for Appoquinimink was Bryce Thomas.
It was Kazir Lee with that hard hit there, number 20 for the Eagles.
Yeah, he picked up 7 yards, but he paid for the 8th one.
Yeah, Kazir, an 11th grader for the Eagles.
Our running clock down to 9:45 to go in the ball game. Handoff again to 25, puts his head down, straight ahead inside the Smyrna 30 to the 28, gets a first down.
Bryce Thomas carried on the play for an Appoquinimink first
So
down.
Thomas in for 2 carries and 12 yards.
Play by number 32, Robert Bernal. Be first and 10, Appoquinimink, ball on the Smyrna 27-yard line.
9:15 to go in the ball game. Von Brandt back to pass, looks in the far flat, completes the pass, and getting out of bounds is Jaden Weatherspoon, the leading receiver in the game for Appoquinimink, just shy of a first down.
It'll be second down 2, ball on the Smyrna 20-yard line.
Ball at the Eagle 20, 8:50 to go in the game. Second and short for the Jags. Von Brandt hands it off, hitting the backfield, and now going down for a loss on the play is Thomas again.
Yeah, second team of the Eagles there. They're swarming the ball just like the first team linebackers.
A loss there of about 2 yards.
It'll be third down 5.
So third down and about 5 yards to go for Appoquinimink at the Smyrna 24-yard line. Von Brandt looking near side, now has nobody. He's going to take off with it at the 20-15 and down close to the 10. They'll have a first down.
Von Brandt carried on the play for an Appoquinimink first down. It'll be first and goal, ball on the Smyrna 9-yard line.
Appo trying to, actually, if they get to 7 here, that's going to cut it back to a normal clock. It would be a 34-point advantage.
Yeah, and we'll see what Smyrna elects to do, if they bring any starters back in at that point or not.
Well, they still have a few in there defensively. Thomas again with a run. Looks like he's going to get close to the 5-yard line. Maybe the 6. Pick up a 3.
Make that 3. That will play by number 32, Robert Bernal, number 44, Christopher Kearney.
Our running clock is down to 7:10 to go in the ball game.
6-yard line.
Second down and goal from the 6. Von Brandt lofts a pass, corner of the end zone, jump ball a little bit too high. Even if it was caught, it would have been out of bounds.
Yeah, fade route covered well there by a couple Eagle defenders. Looked like, see the angles from there. Is that number 6, Glenn?
Yeah.
Patrick Crutchfield.
Yep.
He's one of the seniors that was honored here this evening.
Yep, one of the starters. Pass was intended for Brown. This time Von Brandt looks on a, that was nice defense that time by Smyrna to bat that ball down incomplete. It was intended for Weatherspoon. It looked like he faked the out pattern and came back across the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was Makai Stinnett on the coverage for the Eagles. Nice job getting his left arm in there and deflecting that pass away.
Clock running down to 6:10 to go in the ball game. 48-7, Smyrna on top. Appo trying to stop the running clock with a touchdown here. Fourth and goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line. Wouldn't be surprised to see Von Brandt run it. Takes the snap. He's going to have to roll far side. And he's going to try to, he slipped and he fell down trying to make a cut at the 5. So Appo will give over the ball on downs at the 5-yard line.
First and 10, Smyrna, ball on their own 6-yard line. This time also like to recognize
5.5 minutes to go in the ball game with the running clock.
For their undefeated season of 7-0. Again, Smyrna Middle School football team finished the year undefeated at 7-0.
Just heard the public address announcer here at Smyrna, John Clark, announced to the fans here that the middle school team at Smyrna just completed an undefeated season at 7-0. So more good things are coming down the road for the varsity here at Smyrna High.
Ticket number 178, 782. If you have the winning ticket, please come to the press box.
Backup quarterback Wright stays in the game for Smyrna. And I think did he get them to jump again?
He got him to jump again. Looked like
that's the 3rd or 4th time.
Nose tackle might have been in the neutral zone, yep.
Ball on the Smyrna 11-yard line.
That'll move the ball out to the 11. 1st and 5. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Right, flanked by Yancey. Back to pass. Rolls from the end zone. Now he throws it downfield and just over the head of the intended receiver. And incomplete. Andre Ashley, the sophomore, was the intended receiver.
Hey, Wright did a nice job there on a scramble out to his right. Draw the defenders to him as if he was going to run it, and he basically freed up his receiver to be open, but just overshot him by a couple of yards.
Wright scrambling to his right. That's redundant, Paul.
That's right. Go ahead.
3:40 to go in the ball game. Smyrna looking to win its 6th straight. Set up screen, far side, completes it to Yancey. He's up at the 10, down at the 15, and close to a first down.
Yancey close to a Smyrna first down. And it is a Smyrna first down.
Got just enough for the first down to move the chains, and that might be enough to run the clock out. 3:20 and counting to go in the ball game. So Smyrna will go to 7-2 with their 6th straight win of the season, and they complete the regular season next Friday night at Cape Henlopen. Pass out in the flat, makes a man miss. 25-30, up to the 35 and out near the 40-yard line.
Looked like Andre Ashley on the reception.
It was.
10th grader.
Yeah. So right to Ashley. Wright's connected on 2 in a row.
On the Smyrna 42-yard line.
Smyrna moves the chains. First down at their own 42 with 2:35 to go in the game. Now Appoquinimink will have a 4-game winning streak snapped here tonight. They will have senior night next Friday night at home against Salesianum, who at last time we checked was losing to Dover 21-9. Appo hoping they can get a win next week and maybe be in the running for one of those 5 first-round byes in the 3A playoffs. Though in the far flat is complete. That's Archibald. He's into Appoquinimink territory inside the 40 and down to about the 38.
First down. Ball on the Appoquinimink.
They're right doing a nice job here commanding the offense. This is the number 2s versus the number 2s here we're seeing.
Right.
Preview of maybe next year or the following year's game.
Well, Smyrna will lose 5 offensive starters, 3 on the line, and Wayne Knight and Devin DeMoe to graduation. And they lose 4 senior starters on defense. Right back to pass. Throws it down the sideline. He's got a man behind the secondary. Archibald trying to make an over-the-shoulder catch, and he couldn't quite bring it in.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
Second down and 10. Winding down close to 1 minute to go in the ball game. Yancey in the backfield. Here comes Wright after checking on the sidelines for the play. Pressure's coming from his blind side. Though middle of the field, a little bit too low and incomplete.
As the dead for number 40, Wesley Marcellus, incomplete, brings up third down.
Well, Wright's come in there and had some pretty good PT.
Yeah, Wright's done a nice job moving the Eagles down the field here.
He's completed 4 passes for 55 yards. And Smyrna pulling the offense off the field because they don't have to snap it again. Clock's going to run out. And the final score here at Charles V. Williams Stadium will be 48-7, Smyrna over Appoquinimink. Eagles have won their 6th straight. They moved to 7-2. Appoquinimink has a 4-game winning streak snapped, and they will fall to 5-4. We'll be back to wrap this thing up right after these messages on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley Heating and Air.
Happy hour specials and taco night every Thursday. Papa Grande's is the perfect place for dinner with your family or drinks with friends. Papa Grande's, located in Fenwick Island, Delaware. See you soon. Hi, I'm Stevie from Papa Grande's in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware.
And our customers.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs.
Final score here from Charles V. Williams Stadium. Senior night, Smyrna High, their final home game of the season, and they led 48-0 at half. We had a running clock the entire second half. Appoquinimink did get on the board after they recovered a fumble and ended up getting a touchdown run by McConomy of 11 yards. Bolden's kick made it 48-7. That was the only score in the second half. So Smyrna improves to 7-2 with a 6-game winning streak that they'll take to their final regular season game next Friday night, the 12th, down in Lewis against Cape Henlopen. And Appoquinimink has a 4-game winning streak snapped. They will end their regular season with their home game senior night next Friday night at home against Salesianum. Now, we have scores for you. Salesianum trailed 21-9 at the half to Dover. They now lead 31-21 with 7 minutes to go in that game. Delmar leads Lake 14-0. Woodbridge has a 22-6 lead in the fourth quarter over Red Lion. Caravel leads Milford 44-0 in the fourth quarter, and Middletown beats Sussex Central tonight 49-7. We would give you final stats, but pretty much the stats were the stats at halftime. There were a lot of starters that just didn't play in the second half. So Cam Edge throws for 214 yards and 4 touchdowns. He did it all in the first half. Wayne Knight rushed for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. Did it all in the first half. So that is what happened here tonight, and we've got one more week of regular season left. We're winding down to the playoffs, Paul, and Smyrna is hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, Smyrna, I think the coaching staff's got to be happy that they're finding their run game finally with a little bit of balance to balance out that excellent passing game they have in it. One thing, they played a more disciplined game this evening. We've seen Smyrna kind of riddled with penalties in a couple of games we covered, but they're cleaning that up too, just in time for the playoffs.
Good point. Well, that'll do it for tonight's live stream from Charles V. Williams Stadium. The final score, once again, 48-7 in favor of Smyrna. We want to thank Athletic Director Bill Schultz and his staff, as well as both coaches, Brian Timpson and Mike Judy. For our cameraman, Logan Gashler, producer Jalen Levenberry, and analyst Paul Collier, this is Glenn Frazier. Thanks for joining our live stream here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.